As you guys remember from my last video, I installed the sesh harness. We ran into some problems. As you can see, I didn't post any other videos. The car would crank but would not start. So I had big problems there. I tried replacing all kinds of parts. I tried replacing the ECU. I tried replacing the coil pack. I tried replacing the harness again. I took the harness that comes with when you purchase a sesh harness. There's a little accessory harness. As you can see here, this harness here. The only way I was capable of making the car start, it was putting power to this wire. I would hear the throttle body go on, fuel pump go on. When I would crank, it would start. So I knew there was a problem there. Then with the harness that you could purchase separately, it wouldn't start. It wouldn't crank. It would just crank. It wouldn't start. Sorry. So I was getting really nervous. I tried replacing the ECU again. Wasn't that? I thought to myself, maybe it was because I had a chip inside from reflect tuning. So I tried putting back the stock one. Wasn't that? So I ended up I got in contact with Eurowise, Mike from Eurowise. He was giving me some tips, and then we just said, you know what, let's just get in contact with Sesh Harness. Got in contact with Dave from Sesh. He's the founder, and he's the one that makes all these harnesses. And I told him what was going on. Then he told me there was something wrong with your ignition side. So I ended up taking out the harness that I told you guys in the beginning of the install of the sesh. There was that starter wire harness, the one that goes from the starter right here all the way to the fuse box. I tried taking it out. I did a resistance test on all the wires. Was not that. Everything was good there. So the other solution I had was I contacted one of my friends on Facebook and on Instagram, and he told me he had encountered already a problem like this because he also builds custom harnesses, and he told me a lot of the times it happens to be the ignition switch, the problem. As you can see here, my whole steering rack, well, the shaft is out. It's completely out. Sorry for all these wires. I definitely got to clean this up again. But I had taken it out from the rack and pinion, the U-joint over there. And this is what it is. So the switch itself right there was the problem. If I'm not mistaken, it was this pin right here on the top right that wasn't working anymore. I didn't do like what everyone else does with the puller, to put the puller here and the pulling out the whole thing. What I did was I took out the whole shaft. There's a bolt right there. Unscrewed that with a rubber mallet, give it a couple of shots to loosen it up, and slid it out. There was even the Phillips screw in the back. I took it out, replaced the switch, put it in, tried it, started it, cranked, started right away. So I know that my problem was the switch, so I replaced that. Everything works now. I just have to find the time to install everything back. This went on for, no joke, 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight. Every day I was trying to figure out what was the problem. And as you guys can see right here, I have the wiring diagrams for the performance part, basically everything to make your engine start, you know. was a big headache. Big headache. Wow, I'm so happy that's done with. But on the other note, car starts. Just gotta put everything back and do a little bit of a cleanup here. As you guys can see here, I got some new wires. I got some spark plugs. Spark gapper right there. Funny thing is about these wires is I actually went to a local car parts store near my house called Bumper to Bumper. They were selling me at my cost price the wires for $130. So I ended up going on Facebook Marketplace, typed in vr6, found this nice old lady that was selling brand new in the box. Literally, it was in the box. She gave me the box and everything. She never used them, for a Mark IV vr6. The reason why I want Mark IV is because a disconnector right here. You know, it's so much easier. You pull out the plug, you're done. With the Mark III ones, it's a bit trickier because sometimes the boot doesn't come out, and sometimes if the boot's been inside the socket, the hole, for a long time, it rips inside, and then you're screwed. You have to take out the intake manifold. You have to take a pair of long nose pliers, pull it out. It's a big headache. So went with these. They're actually pretty good. They're 7mm copper. Can't complain. Red as well, so it's gonna match the paint somewhat. I'm gonna get rid of my old Neospeed ones. They did their time. I still have to put back the rad, which is behind all these boxes over here. My rad with my fans, gotta wire that up. And I still gotta wire this up. Fan switch. I've also wanted to find I wanted to go to a local pick and pull near my house to see if I could find a VSS connector that would be going into my O2J. If you guys know or been through this already and you're watching this, how come the Mark III VSS connector or switch itself doesn't fit inside the O2J transmission? It's been really bothering me. I have no speedometer, so I always have to use Google Maps as a reference, you know. But this is what it is. Car's a bit dirty. Well, it's definitely a lot dirty. Look at all this. Gotta clean all this up. But I'm not in a rush. Winter's coming. The car's gonna be sleeping inside, so I have a lot of time to work on it. I also got rid of the interior in here. It's actually right here. I'm going to be installing my leather ones. So these are going to be all upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing. So my next video is going to be installing my shaft again, my steering wheel, cleaning everything up inside. After that, we're going to the engine bay again, take out the intake manifold, take out my wires, take out my coil pack, put it back, put in brand new fresh NGK spark plugs, new wires. I'm probably gonna go see if I could find a new pipe for this. I have my filter there. There's all kinds of new stuff that's gonna be happening soon. Have to put that back, my rad, close up the front end. Then I'm gonna take some time to clean up my Mark III big brake kit, take out the front wheels, go 5x100 and get rid of these 14-inch steelies. That's it. If you guys wonder where I bought this, I got it off of Amazon. I paid it $30, but it actually is really good. I'm really surprised with the quality. So just be patient, guys. I'm sorry if I haven't been posting a lot, but I'm gonna be posting way often. And I hope you guys like this. You guys, please, if you want to help out the channel, please like, subscribe to it. It will help me out a lot. Also, if you guys have a YouTube channel and you're wondering, or if you just started a YouTube channel, I use TubeBuddy. There's a link in my bio with a TubeBuddy affiliate account. If you click on it, it will help me out. You guys could download TubeBuddy. It helps out a lot. It gives you all kinds of information that you would need to know. There's keyword explorer that would help you. There's SEO that would help you out a lot too. It's always good to know more information than none. So you guys take care and be safe.